What's up, average dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and it's another Huawei video because, why the hell wouldn't I? Today I am telling you how to get Android Auto native on your device along with NFC payments. Let's go. So, as you'll be aware, yesterday I dropped this setup video. This was a full setup of the phone, and then I showed you how to get the Aurora store with full Google applications. No locked folders, no virtual desktop, no jiggery pokery. Essentially, you're using the Aurora store as the Google Play Store. You sign into it just the same. And there was one comment that I just wanted to address. It said, "What a faff." Folks, once you've set up the phone like you would any phone on the planet, connect it to your Wi-Fi. It's a brand new phone, remember. You connect it to your Wi-Fi, you give it the permissions. As soon as you get to the home screen, all you do is change your region to Spain through the Huawei native app store, download the Aurora store, and that's it. There's no other workarounds, there's no other micro G installation. Because you've set your region to Spain, it happens in the background. So for the commenter that said, "What a faff," it's 14 to 20 seconds of your life, and you have a Huawei Pura 80 Ultra set up like any other Android Google phone. Every single application, from banking to YouTube to Gmail and Chrome and default applications opening links. I use Google Messages, Google Phone, all default on the EMUI global version of Huawei. Setting up all this has been easier than some Oppos, Xiaomis and Vivos of the world. This has been seamless. So, now that you've got your phone set up, you've downloaded the Aurora store, you can now get Android Auto. So I'm playing this video at the side here. I'll speed it up because the steps are pretty goddamn simple. From the Aurora store, download 4 applications: Android Auto, Google Speech, the Google app, and Google Maps. Download all those 4 applications and then enter into them all. Because you're already signed into your Google account like any normal phone, your Google Maps, your Google app, it'll all open up just as normal. So all you need to do now is go into your apps menu, click on permissions for Android Auto and grant all. So you've got the 7 or 8 permissions there. You then have to go to more permissions and just enable that as well. And then scroll down and you can just enable yes for verifying links. Then come out of there, go into the Google Speech app and give that the 1 permission it's asking for. So once you've allowed all the permissions, on the Android Auto app, scroll up to the top and click on the cog. Then scroll all the way down to the bottom and see where it says version number or Android Auto version. Just keep tapping that and that'll bring up the developer settings. So when you scroll back up to the top, you'll see that on the little ellipses, you've got developer settings as an option there. You don't actually need to do anything here, but for this to work constantly, you need to enable the developer settings. But again, you don't have to change any settings there. And the final step, just to make sure that everything runs smoothly, is go into the Launch Manager. And for the Android Auto application, deselect Automatic Launch. Once you deselect it, you'll get a pop-up. There's 3 options. Just make sure all options are toggled on. And then repeat the process for the Google Speech application. Turn off automatic launch and make sure the 3 settings are toggled on. That's it. Plug in your device and you're good to go. That is it. As you can see from the video here, this is Samantha, my colleague and channel member using her Pura 80 Ultra in her BMW with Android Auto. No issues, just as if you would on any other Google Android device. So that's all Google apps, Android Auto, and to finish off, Pay. Now, Google Wallet is going to be hit or miss. I am seeing forums and reviewers say that Google Wallet works fine for them, but I always like to cover all bases. If Google Wallet doesn't work for you, please remember this is a global device and Huawei have their own payment services. And on this Huawei Pay, it's powered by and in collaboration with Curve. Curve you will have known about for a long time if you watch my channel. Curve is essentially a Google Pay rival. It's a virtual wallet where you load all your cards onto it, you then use your NFC chip inside your phone to pay. The beauty of Curve though is all cards will work on it. Not like Google Wallet, which can sometimes be temperamental on a Chinese ROM or Huawei device. Curve just works. Follow the on-screen instructions for Curve. Add your card. If it's your first time using Curve, you will have to verify your identity with your passport or driving license. Once they've done all the checks, that's it. I have added my 6 banking cards to the Huawei Pay. And just to re-clarify the other issue that some Chinese ROMs, in fact all Chinese ROMs have, eSIM support. For those people that rely on eSIM, again I sound like a parrot here, this is a global ROM device. EMUI, eSIMs on deck. So that's every element of the software complete. There is nothing you are missing. No notification delays, full opening links, full default applications to whatever messages, phones, browser you want. I have used this phone for about 30 hours-ish now. And I can promise you, now that the software is easy to make a global device, it then comes down to the hardware. And trust me, the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra is the best phone I have ever used. Candy bar phone I have ever used. The quad cameras, the build quality, the design, the screen. I mean, look at this fun little wallpaper. Look at what you can do with it. How cool is that? Give it a shake. There we go. Anyway, there's so many other cool little features with Huawei that I will dig into in my hardware video, but you can use a Huawei device in your country and not have to worry about Gbox, micro G, any workarounds. It has been game changing for me because you know I am a massive advocate for Chinese ROMs, and you know how much I respect and love Huawei. They have been kicked and trodden and dragged through the mud for years, but even with the hurdles of no Android, no Google, no Microsoft for a period of time, no 5G, Huawei just take it. They dust off their shoulders and produce unbelievable smartphones and overall technology. I'll do a video on the Average Dad 2 channel, but the Huawei FreeBuds 4 Pro, I think they're called FreeBuds 4 Pro, maybe they're just FreeBuds 4, are the best noise cancelling in-ear buds I've ever used, yes, including beating the AirPods Pro. And I've got 2 Huawei watches that will pair instantly with this that I will test and review on the Average Dad 2 channel again. Until yesterday, even for me, with all my experience in Huawei and Chinese phones, there's always a little element of fear purchasing an expensive, because it is expensive. Even with my offer through the Average Dad Tech Store, £1,199 is the cheapest you're going to find it, but it's still a boatload of cash. And until yesterday, there was always a fear. But now that I have these workarounds that happen instantly, I am like a little kid in a candy shop. Absolutely love this. This is clearly my daily driver. This will be going nowhere anytime soon. So, between yesterday's video and today's video, you've got your Huawei set up with full Google applications, Android Auto, NFC payments. You're golden. And remember, this carries over to any Huawei EMUI device. You don't have to go out and buy the Pura 80 Ultra. You might have a Huawei in your hand right now that you didn't know you could do this with. So, you're welcome. Now that's it for today. I will be back with the full specifications in terms of hardware, my thoughts on the hardware, camera comparisons, camera deep dives, because one of a kind, folks. This is a one of a kind camera system. And yeah, lots of cool content coming up with Huawei on the main channel and on the second channel. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to both. And if you liked this video or found it at all helpful, please smash the like and share this with anyone. Share it on forums, because it's important people know how easy owning a Huawei can be, no matter where you are in the world. Until next time.